What's going on, guys? How we doing out there? How was the weekend? More importantly, where did it go? What the hell, man? I don't know if yours went by as fast as mine did, but yeah, that was way too freaking brief. Yeah, we're back to Monday again. Wow. Someone hit fast forward or something. What's going on, guys? How we doing? What's new and exciting? I pretty much worked. Pretty much like I said I was going to on Friday was worked. Let's see, where did I leave off on Friday? I think I was in the middle of doing lip sync for the captain there. Finished all through that. I went back, did the eyes, to add a little flappiness to the ears, did little tweaks here and there, and even managed to progress onto the number one character. So I was in the process of that. She's sort of like midway. I haven't finished the animation, so obviously I haven't got to the lip sync or the facial performance or any of that kind of stuff yet. But excuse me, I did make some good headway. So I'll give you guys a quick rundown here so you can see the latest and greatest. Let's see. All right, crank this up a little bit. There you go. So here is what we got so far.
Look who's here. You are a resilient little piece of fur. But playtime is over.
Sir, you should really be careful of that.
Self-destruct sequence initiated.
Well, shut it down.
Love to comply, sir, but you just toasted the controls for it.
All hands to escape shuttles.
Well, you really KM'd that one, sir.
Oh, there you go. Thick Turtle, what up, buddy? Yeah, it has been a while. Oh, you changed your name. Okay. I was about to say, wait, what? Yeah. Yeah, okay. What's up? Yeah, you're still there, man. Yeah, there's a couple people that have tried, but I think in a similar thing they've had like a name change over time, but yeah, man. Shark, what up, buddy? Long time no see. It has been a while. Yeah, so just to bring it up to speed, I had to change it like this better. Okay. one thick turtle. Okay. So yeah, I did duck away for a while. As some of the other people know that I've been talking to recently, I actually took some time away from the stream. Partly was just to hunker down and make some big revisions, but also to go do some freelance work. So I did that for a few months, squirreled away some more cash again, which was always a smart move. And I might have some more too, actually, but the cool thing is I finished that stint, and then this is always nice. They actually called me up and just said, look, we know you left, we know you're going on doing other stuff, but could you find time for us? So yeah, so I'm going to have a game looks amazing. Oh, thanks, man. Have you played the new version? I don't know if that's what you're referencing, but a gratuitous plug for anyone that doesn't know. The game is actually released on Steam right now in playtest, which means you can play the entire full version of the game in its current form for free while I'm still doing the testing. A few pieces got to drop into place before it's totally done, but we're getting there. But yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate that. And I did. It's not like I just sat back and didn't touch the game. I still, when I could make the time, I made the time and started to do some major overhauling. But so right now I'm working on one of the cutscenes. I think you were around, Shark, when I was last doing like the first cutscene. This is actually the third cutscene, and at this point, the captain's pretty much knocked out. I'm totally done with him. So now I'm just going through and addressing the number one character, getting her animated. As I talked about, I kind of do like, you know, a weird kind of system where I just sort of animate the body first. I love the art style. You know what? I'd love to take credit for that, but that is not me. That is an exceptionally talented artist named Daniel Thomas that I've worked with for over a decade now. And yeah, he's actually going to come back on in May. I'm going to bring him back on board to start working, help me out on the next game, which still not talking about yet, but getting closer. But anyway, so yeah, that's all his. All I'm doing was moving them around. You know, just doing the animation stuff, which is the easy part. The art is the hard part, and that's all Daniel stuff. So yeah, nothing you see on the screen here was actually drawn by me. No, but yeah, what the hell? I'll take credit for it anyways. So, what's been going on, man? What have you been up to? What's new and exciting in your world? I'm gonna figure out where I am progress-wise here. And I talked about this before too. So her pelvis is just kind of floating in space. I guess I could start with that. I guess I could catch up to that. I keep complaining about the fact that I rigged it so poorly that I never bothered to attach the pelvis, so it just sort of like floats and hangs there. And look at this, it's off right from the beginning. That's terrible. Oh, that's why. Because that's why. Because that was just a meaningless keyframe there. Oh, and then okay. So I'm gonna start doing that. All right. Sorry, man. Didn't mean to catch you at a bad time. I'll pause. We'll all sit here and wait. Is he back yet? We're still waiting for him. Should I just go on? Okay, I'll go on. All right. So let's get that torso moving correctly. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna kind of take that out here because I only care about a couple of these. There to here. Let's see if I can get away with that. Nope, I can't. I gotta add some keys in there because it's kind of floating. Let's put one there. That should get us there. Yeah. I still... Nope. Let me do one more in there. That should get us there. There we go. Alright. And there's a leg pop there. I want to get rid of that. Since I'm here, I might as well address that one. So let me go ahead and grab that by coming in here into this mess of a rig. God. Never let me in. Never let me rig. Probably never let me animate too, but definitely don't let me rig. Alright, that's where I want to be. Yeah. Just like that. Knock that one out. Like so. There you go. Ooh, and there's another one right there too. Alright, fix that as well. Right there. Cool. There we go.
Look who's here. You are a resilient...
Alright, so we're good to that part.
Over.
Sir, you should really be careful of...
Look who's here. Look who's here. You...
So, you know what? Don't need the audio, since I'm just moving the pelvis around. Don't have to worry about any lip sync stuff here. Yeah. But we do want... Yeah, that's the leg. So let's go back and grab the pelvis. Right here. Alright, let's compress the timeline a little bit. Make this easier to cycle through frames. That should be pretty good. Alright, we'll start with that chunk. Don't clone. Go like that. Should I rotate it up? Yeah, it's not a terrible idea. Oof. So back down here. That leg juts out there, so I'm gonna have the pelvis kind of follow with it. There you go. It's still doing a bit more. Walking, talking. Oh no, man! Did you just get shut down? Oh, that sucks. How bad is the quarantine? I mean, is it like you go nowhere kind of stuff, or is it more or less just no groups of people, or how bad is it? 1,000 people in my 18,000 people city have COVID now? Oh my god. Jeez, man. That's insane. You know, but I mean, I'm in Vegas, right? So Vegas, they have giant signs now, right, that say no shirt, no mask, no problem. So we have a slightly different mentality here. The rates are insane. They literally just told everybody to stay inside. Oh my god. Wow. That's crazy, man. That's kind of strange because here in the U.S., right, we're seeing this big dip, right? I mean, even here, as a matter of fact, just today, just speaking of, today we went from in Las Vegas, we're in Nevada, the state of Nevada. We went from 35% occupancy in any kind of restaurant, that kind of thing. It just went up to 50% occupancy. So now all the restaurants and more importantly the casinos are allowed to have be half full again, right? You have a job interview tomorrow, which will be on Teams. Luckily, it gives me more time to prepare. Oh, that's cool. Okay, well at least you're able to do that. Well, so with the job, would that, if you get the job, is that still going to be remote as well, or is that something that you're going to have to travel for? And how does the lockdown complicate that? Let's see. All right. So yeah, I'm just going to focus on the pelvis right now. The hand's doing weird stuff here. There's a bunch of stuff I still need to address, but I'm just going to fixate on the pelvis for the moment. Oh, and 100% hands-on. Ooh. But there is a way I can make sure no one else sees the message. There you go. Yeah, message me. Do that. Right, and I'll do my best not to read out loud. Although I can't count unless I move my lips. So, this is trouble right here. You can see the hand when he covers his mouth. You can see the arm literally just disappears. That's Maya being a pain in the butt, Maya. So, if I want, I can either bring the hand further out, but then the arm kind of collapses on itself. So, ignore that. Just know that when I go into Unity, the depth will not be an issue because Unity doesn't suck at Z-depth issues like Maya does. You know, but I mean, I understand because Maya is just Maya's an an open source program that's done by like 3 guys, I think, right? I mean, it's not like Maya's some juggernaut piece of software that's developed by hundreds, if not thousands, of people. You know, which would be laughable that they have something this poorly set up. Oh, my Autodesk license is about to get revoked in 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna have to go to Blender when my license suddenly stops working. Oh. All right. So let's come through here. Boom, boom, down like that. All right. So let's just extend this a little bit. Move this over. Oh, okay. Just have these keys right here, and then we're done for that section. Move it like that. Move it like, whoops. Now we gotta rotate this downward because the leg's coming down. Like so. Oh. Okay. Got it. Got it. Thanks for cluing me in, Walker Talking. To be honest, I'm shocked. I didn't realize Blockbuster Video still had stores available, but... Oh, sorry. No, just kidding. Cool, man. Well, best of luck, though. Sorry, man. I just, you know, loose lips. Yeah, I can't keep nothing to myself. But, yeah, man, good luck, man. Absolute good luck. Hello, my name is Bob. I am here to help you today. We can start off with giving me your credit card number. Welcome back, Sharkbait. Hoo-ha. Or should I say the artist formerly known as Sharkbait. Yeah, you got a long way to catch up now, man. Oh, that's a good start. Where are you at? You have a whopping 10 points. Yeah. So you're only behind yourself by 950 now. So, or is this why you do it? You're changing your name because you want to own the entire scoreboard, right? So you're gonna like get up there right next to your previous score and then start with a new name and start all over again. You just want to own it, right? Did I just catch on to your whole philosophical approach? Oh no! Oh yeah. Yeah, I totally screwed that up. I should have kept my mouth shut. See? While I get talking, once again, the mouth just completely gets ahead of the brain. That's cool. So you're using Teams, right? That looks like that's the way to go for all this stuff. Give me like 6 months and it'll be done. You only get an hour though. I don't know if you noticed. I'm only doing 1 hour streams on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So you gotta like hit that toss disk command as fast as you can because these are brief visits. Yeah, man. You know, part of it is just because part of it is because I'm trying to be more productive, right? And when I jump on here, kind of like this, I just get a little more chatty. And rather than have you sit through the boring parts, Lucini, well, thank you for coming by and saying hi. Good to see you, man. Welcome back, and thanks for stopping in briefly. Hope you had a good weekend. And yeah, what you got more board games to play with your friends? But excuse me. Yeah, so I'm just doing like 1 hour-ish, right? I mean, it rarely goes for just 1 hour. I end up like chatting a little while longer, but it's primarily just so I don't drag out what I'm doing here because I do get so chatty. I don't know if that's like even worth watching for some people. But and it's also just gives me a chance to sort of like bring you guys up to speed, you know, and it's sort of like there's more progress, right, for you to check out. You know, or in this case, Thick Turtle, formerly known as Sharkbait, trying desperately to catch up to his previous high score. He's up to 40. He's rolling. Look at this. Yeah. Do you not think, Thick Turtle, did you not think you'd have another chance to play catch with Penny again? Was that like, you know, he's never coming back? If I just change my name... Oh, that's true. That's true. You could do that. Will it register me as... Yeah. Whatever name you're logged in as, right, is what I pull. So, I mean, if you still have your other name available, then yeah, just log out, log back in with your old name, come back in, and you're right back to the top of the... Because right now you're at the bottom, man. I hate to tell you. You're absolutely at the bottom. You're so far down, you're not even on the list right now. So if you want to circumvent that, just, yeah, go away, come back with the old name, and you'll be right. I just made his day. I just made his day. Uh-oh. Doorbell. Canine alarm system going nuts. There you go. So we're good here. And let's see. We go to here. Like so. Excuse me. So, still working on the, yeah, so I'm a little busy these days. Obviously, trying to push through and get triples out the door. That is, yeah, that's true, man. Yeah, you completely own it, right? The guy that made the game is in second place. What does that tell you, right? So, I mean, that's, you know, it means that I haven't even come close in the meantime. Look at that, and significantly way behind, too. What is that, like, over 200 points, right? 300 points. So yeah, so crazy times for me. So I got this, and the goal now is, so this is the third of 4 cutscenes, right? I'm gonna finish this one, and then what broke on my? Yeah, that's weird. So I finished the 4th cutscene, right, and then implement the missions, right, which are pretty much all dialed in. I just have to literally come up with the tasks that you achieve on the missions, get that set up, and then basically start really publicizing it more, trying to get more stuff out of there. There you go. Hold on one sec. Oh, okay, thank you. Alright. Okay. Co-workout and be at my numero one day. There you go. Well, Thick Turtle, man, thanks for coming around. Good to see you again. A shark bait by any other name is still shark bait. So yeah, so I'm gonna start the publicity wheel better on this one. I hope to at that point, right? Start reaching out to some of the curators on Steam, so hopefully get a little more exposure. Speaking of which, funny story about that. So see if I can find it here. One sec. You know, you've heard the old adage about no such thing as bad press. I think there's some truism to that. Ricky, what up, buddy? So here we go. Here's the old Steam page, right? And so I have now 3 curators that have actually just go with lose the V. You're close. So I got 3 curators, and one of them is this guy is called Games at Risk of Removal, which is kind of funny. So he has me in here. And I'm not sure where he gets this from. I mean, I don't know if he just looks at anything that has a name attached to it, right? Or if it's, it may be actually, I don't know if it's that, or if it's because this is in test mode. But I don't know if he thinks that, make it games at risk of removal. Right, I know. So what's funny is the fact that, okay, so I'm here, right? And I guess it's because he assumes that I don't have a license. Right, and you know, and he just thinks that, I did this on a whim. I don't have any rights to do this, right? But here's the funny thing: talk about your small world, right? So, Cyanide and Happiness. When I'm at San Diego Comic-Con, the gentleman, really nice guy, who actually is making this game, is in a booth that's literally right behind me, in the aisle behind me, right? So I've been talking to him for a long time, and he was actually friends with the creator of the comic, and that's how he got the license. So both of us have legitimate reasons for developing the game, but we're in this list. And at first you look at that and you kind of go, wait, I want to get defensive and go, you know what? No. This is all legit, right? But then I started seeing something happen. The number of the playtest downloads shot up. The number of wish lists shot up. So I shut up. I'm not going to stop him, right? If because he has 8,000 followers, right? So, so out of those 8,000, because people look at something, right? If it's like a short-term offer, they're kind of like, wait. Oh, this sounds good. Let me get in on this, right? Yeah, I know. Isn't that great? So at first I was freaking out. I was kind of go, what? No, jerk, it says, right? But then afterwards, when I started looking at the numbers, I'm kind of like, literally, as the old saying goes, there's no such thing as bad press. You know, at least in this, you know, well, okay, Mr. Cuomo might argue that point, but I digress. It seems like a better day anyway. All right. All right, well, I'm glad you're still around, man. So anyway, so yeah, what I was talking about was the fact that, oops, I did not mean to do that. There we go. I just want the pelvis there. So yeah, I'm getting pretty close to really starting to push the game, right, for the final test to look for bugs and that kind of stuff, because it'd be pretty feature complete once I get this, this cutscene, the fourth cutscene, and the missions in place. At that point, localization and high score tables would be the main key components that will still be missing. Not unless you know something I don't. No, it's just, and as I pointed out too, the Happiness and Cyanide, right? The creator of the game, I know for a fact, is friends with the comic strip creator, right? And he's fully licensed. There you go, man. You're on your way. So I think he just looks for any name that's famous, right? And just automatically assumes that it's not legit, right? And just throws it on the list, right? Which, hey, if it gets exposure for the game, who am I to complain, right? Excuse me. All right, it'll come back. You know the drill. Give it a second. Penny's just, see, it blanks the screen because it knows that Penny went off to the side to go like do her business in the grass. So they don't want to show that. So that's why the screen goes blank. That's my new excuse. I just came up with that one off the top of my head, but I like that. That sounds legit, right? See, she's done now. She finished up. She's back at it again. Nobody wants to see that. And if they do, they're disturbing. All right. Oh, so yeah, this is the point I was trying to make and got way off track. So I got this. Making headway on the second game. I found a fine company that's helping me create and model. Well, I'm doing the modeling for the characters because I'm stupid, but they're doing the texturing because, as I've said before, texturing is my Achilles heel. I am a marginal texture artist, and they are exceptionally better than me. So I'm letting them handle that and making great headway. So looking forward to starting that one in earnest. Now I just feel like smarter watching your stream. It's all an illusion, trust me. But yeah, man, if you're interested in playing with it, absolutely do it, man. I mean, there literally is, at this point, if you have a PC, then you have no real costs, right? I mean, both Unreal and Unity are both free to use. And now that Unity actually has a free node-based editor, so people that don't script can still make games themselves as well, to a certain degree, right? I mean, within reason. But yeah, man, jump into the pool. Water's warm. So yeah. Oh, I keep doing that. Gotta deselect here. Yeah, there we go. Come on. I selected that one, jerk. Thank you. Stupid Maya. So yeah, so I got the next game. The wheels are starting to turn on that. You don't like... Well, making a game when you don't like work is a little more of a challenge. That's for sure. That's definitely going to be a little more difficult. Doable. That just means that you have to pursue what's referred to as middle management. And you just get everyone to do it for you. See, if I was smarter, that's what I'd be doing. But, and I think I alluded to it before. So the last animation job that I had finished up, they've contacted me, and I'm going to start doing some more work on that just at my own hours, right? So I'm going to kind of do nights and weekends on that one. I'm supposed to have the call at 5 o'clock today to find out what my first shot is for that, for a TV show, which is still yet unnamed. But there's also that other one that's still out there that hasn't been... I haven't gotten a thumbs up or thumbs down yet on that one, but if that one comes through, that one will be a beefy job, and it's going to really complicate the hell out of the game development. But trust me, this is a job that you do not turn down. If I get this one, right, and if I get it, and once it actually gets completed and it gets out there, then I can talk about it. You kind of go, yeah, you can look back on this video and kind of go, yeah, I get why he was saying that. Yeah, he had to take this, even if it screws with his timetables for his own game development. Since I was 13. There you go, man. Moving on up. God, has it been that long? I guess so. In 7 months. There you go. Yeah, that means I'm, let's see, what is that? I'm more than triple your age. Triple your age and half your IQ. There you go. That's me. That's alright, man. I'm happy to be old and still giving a crap about video games, so. But no, seriously though, I mean, I do want to be serious though. If you're toying with the idea of playing with the game dev stuff, dude, seriously, all it costs you is the download time, right? Dabble in it, you know? Pick it up, drop it if you want to, right? Just goof around. But, you know, for me, it was just, you know, always wanting to have the tools to do it, you know? But, yeah, I mean, when I was 15, yeah, you had to write everything yourself in machine language. You know? That wasn't going to happen. I'm exponentially way too dumb to have accomplished that back in the day. So, yeah, yeah, pretty much. You know, back in I mean, we're talking like the days of the old Commodore 64 or VIC-20 days. So, yeah. You know, the tools we have now are just like dreamlike in comparison to what we had. You did. You learned to write in Python. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's sweet, man. If there's any Unreal people out there, they can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Python is that an option now in Unreal? I know C++ is always there, but I didn't know if they expanded to. I thought I read somewhere that maybe it's like a third-party plugin, but I thought Python was sort of like being hoisted onto Unreal. But I could be way off base on that one. I don't know. I'm clueless. Like so. Like so. Yeah, C++. Yeah, you know, and C# is actually a lot more forgiving. I was really surprised by that. When I had to make the jump from Unity script, which was, you know, a JavaScript, basically. When I had to make the jump from that to C#, I was going, oh crap, because I had toyed with C++ back in the day. I even had my hands on the Borland C++, which just getting the thing loaded, right, you know, and trying to bring up the editor was like a whole day worth of confusion for me. So, you know, Borland C++ and I did not get along well. But yeah, that's one of the key factors too of why I've never considered jumping ship and shifting over to Unreal. Oh, that, and just because I know Unity so well at this point. But I mean, yeah, I know Unreal has the amazing graphics, but at least I know Unity. Alright, I think that's all I have for her moving. So, there's more animation, but I haven't actually done that yet. So, I'm going to come back over here and take a look. I'm going to leave it muted, so you have to sit through it again, but see what kind of things I want to tweak here. I think what I want here is, I noticed this earlier, this one's kind of bugging me, because right now I only move her head, right? Which I thought it'd be cool, is this subtle kind of move where she just kind of like goes, right? But now that I see it played out, it just looks like bad animation. Sorry, let me correct. The whole thing is bad animation. Worse animation, right? So I think what I want to do is add a little more life in here. Right. So actually, yeah, I don't have any motion going on here. So let me make sure my keys are matching. Like so. Compress this range down a bit. Like so. Alright. And let me double check. What is ¿Qué es este? Yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and make sure I got matching keyframes and all this crap. Really? There's gotta be more. Okay, there's one more in there. You started learning coding when I was 12 to 11. HTML was super easy. Then I went to Java and JavaScript, and then C#, then Python. The only ones. You don't say only once, man. That's a ton by itself. You know, I mean, especially at that age. That's fantastic. But no, that's a ton of language, and that covers so many bases too. That right there, you know, there's so many job openings. It's kind of like, I'm sure those that tie themselves into just one specific programming language, right, could be a bigger challenge. You know, because they have to find a job that lines up with their skill set. But yeah, that's awesome, man. I mean, I technically know some C#, but I still admit that I, for the most part, have no clue what I'm doing. Absolutely make this crap up as I go along. Alright. That's... Ooh, that is terrible. My God, who animated this crap? So let's come back further here. Alright. I think I want to have a settle here. Right here. And then copy that over to here. I always want to learn how to make a game just as like nah. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm a all right, man. I'll be here, but yeah, I am a textbook example. As you see, you know, the amount of time it takes just to do this stuff, and yeah, it is an absolute time sink if you're doing this stuff solo for sure. All right, so yeah, now that's better. That there's a little life there, but now the hands are frozen, so I got to do something with the hands. So unfortunately, I'm sort of going down the rabbit hole of this little head motion expanding on me. And then I think I have a key in the middle now, here somewhere. That one. Yeah, and that one. Okay, so we'll start with the tablet motion here. I'll zoom in a little tighter. What the heck? Let's go like this. Oh, wrong area. Let's go this one. Camera setting. No gate. Big. All right. Yeah. So because I'm having the hand come up here, but then immediately go back down, so I'm going to make that first part a just subtle move, and then I can let this go bigger after that one. And make it not just a linear move, but just kind of let it come into the body a bit more, and then go into a subtle. Like so. Sure what I broke there. Okay. Let's go back here. Yeah, that's good. Alright, I don't... This might be hitchy. Yeah, that's totally hitchy. I'll just come into the graph editor, smooth it out here, because it hits and kind of stops. Yep, there's the culprit. There's part of it. So let's drop that down like so. Let's see if this one's doing it as well. That should do it. And then how about rotation? No, rotation looks okay. That's good. All right, take a look at it again. Yeah, that's much better. Now I'll make the other hand on the outside kind of play a bit better there as well. Alright, so let's switch. Alright, and I'll grab this one since we're kind of matching up here, like so. And then we'll just grab him again. Alright. Let's zoom in. Okay, that's good. Copy this frame. I could have it pull apart, or I could have it feel like it's just resting on it the whole time. Almost like it's kind of constrained to it. I think I'm going to do that. I think if I have it pull away a little bit, it may look a little jarring. So I'm going to do it that way. Alright. And then here I need to fix that one because it's going to go. Alright, see how that looks here. Okay, close, but I think what I want to do is not have it come down because it's immediately going to go back up. So I'm going to let it separate. Like it's starting to drift down. But in here.
Game over. Thank you so much for playing my game.
Yeah. Maybe come out here like so. Alright. Yeah, there we go. So when having the hand come all the way down with the tablet and then suddenly jerk back up was looking a little hanky. But just letting it start to come down and then go back up on its own. And yeah, the fingers are completely foobarred at the moment. Gotta address that. But right now I'm just trying to get the hand motion prettier. Alright. Yeah, there we go. I think I may want to do just a little more subtle here. Because it does look like it kind of hits a wall just a touch here. So maybe just a little more life in the head motion. Okay, and something's hitting here. So let me look at my graph editor. I'm gonna rotate. Let's see if it's this guy. Yeah, might be that. We're all behaving okay. That one's okay now. Let's check the neck. That's not doing anything. He's not the culprit. How about this guy? Yeah, a little bit. Smooth that out there. And this one I don't think is doing much, but we'll check him. Bring it down just to keep that as a nice smooth arc there. Alright, see if that looks a little better. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now the thing I gotta fix is this pop. Because that's left over from when she was more hunched over. So now she does this boonk. Which is no big deal. I just gotta not let her come as far forward. That's very fixable. I like the head motion. I'll see if I can keep most of that. Oops. Let's see, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I think once I get like the lip sync in there, I think that'll play well. Turn the audio on for a second so we can see it in context here.
But Playtime is over.
Sir, you should really be careful of that.
And little piece.
Yeah. I'm good with that. Alright, I think I'll actually try and address the fingers, since I keep staring at that and complaining
And
about
little
it.
piece of fur. But playtime is over.
Yeah, so let's see if we can make that not so terrible. The hand, this is a challenge of 2D, I guess. Once again, my game's been all 3D, so 2D has been a fun learning experience. Because it was, art-wise, it was drawn for like this, right? To be done in this kind of fashion. Trying to, you know, so what I'm getting is the nails on that side, right? So trying to make the hand look like it's doing something this way is a challenge because the nails are pretty much all on the wrong side. You know, which unless I did something where I had a second set of textures that I was flopping on the fly, which, excuse me, I think is way too much effort for what I'm trying to accomplish, and I'm just gonna chalk it up to hopefully nobody really pays attention. Hopefully this doesn't bug anyone too much. Alright, so we'll let that come down here. Alright, so let's see if we can make this not ugly. So this is our thumb. Yeah. So, I mean, and it's, yeah, if I position it correctly, see, this is the way it should. So it's more like, well, like that, I guess, right? Yeah, and so yeah, it's designed like that. And see, yeah, I can try and do it this way. And then this one would actually technically be up above. So I'm gonna see if I can do this little swap thing. So that's 1, and here's 2. Bring him down, and then you see the 2 is actually behind the palm, which it shouldn't be, but that's just Maya being a jerk. And then is this 3? 3. Like so. Right, let the thumb come up here. Yeah, it's okay. Let's see if I get a separation in here. It still looks really funky, doesn't it?
Sir.
Yeah, that's not pretty. Tell you what, let's see if we can get a good pose out of the hand here. Focus on that first, and then we'll try and backtrack maybe. I always dread trying to animate this hand. So let's scrap these guys. You know what? This is just bugging me too much. Let me go perspective. See if I can get them on top of the palm, like so. There you go. All right, and yeah. So I guess technically the thumb should be on top of this point. So I'm gonna have to move the thumb back over on top of it, like so. Yeah. So let's go back to the front view. Our thumb. That's gonna be okay. I think that's gonna be our solution. Oh, there's some funky rotation going on here. That should all be zeroed out like that. Okay. Well, that's not helping either. Let's see. Let's see, and get the tips here to kind of like that. Yeah, and you see how it's like cutting into the sleeve. Just taking this rig in a direction it was never designed to. But I guess this is always the challenge of 2D, right? maybe if I separate this guy. Still looks like crap. I was about to say something a lot worse than crap. Oops. All right. So, tell you what we'll do is we'll grab all these and just drag them over here and copy that. Try that. All right.
Time is over.
Sir, you should...
Yeah, it's okay-ish. Not ideal, but I don't know how far I can go beyond this without making radical changes to the actual model. So I don't know, maybe if I just put some motion in the fingers, it'll be okay. Tighten up here. Right, come down just a little bit here. Settle. All right. Ugh,
Time is
cringing.
over.
Sir, you should really be careful of...
Okay. Not totally terrible,
But playtime is over.
Sir, you should...
Alright, I think if I just put some life in the fingers and don't have that single pose, if I move into it, that might make it not suck as much. Alright. Cool. So we'll start with all these guys more further down, like so. Alright. So this is why I'm doing 1 hour streams, because I'm not sure how entertaining this is. I don't know if this is the equivalent of watching digital paint dry. There's the app. There it is. If somebody wants to make a fortune, make an app called watching digital paint dry. And it's an app where you just, the paint goes on, it's like really shiny, and the whole thing is just sitting there letting it dry, and you watch over time, and you know, and it just gradually dries, right? And it's just whoever watches it the longest wins. And of course you put little banner ads at the bottom, so someone that really wants a high score, let it sit there for like 5 days, so they have just like massive amounts of banner ads that go across. There's a fortune. Okay, whoever makes that game and gets rich off of it, I want a piece of that. Digital paint drying. I say that, but there's probably already like 20 million versions of that. Google app. Google store game. Oh my god. Yeah, no. Oh well, so much for yes, I thought I was going to be original there. Watch paint dry. Damn it, I was just too late. When did it come out? That was recent too, I guess. Oh no, 2014. I'm 6 years too late. Over 1,000 installs. Really? I'd actually thought it'd be more than that. Oh, I love the company name, Game Toilet. Yeah, nothing says quality quite like Game Toilet. Oh, and you have different places where you can watch it dry, I guess. But wait, I don't even see what the game looks like. I mean, I see that this is, oh no, this is the whole thing? Wow. So how do you see the paint actually changing? See, they didn't try. They didn't even try. But I think they did probably my idea, which is just like, if you want to get a high score, just let it sit there, right? Watch the paint dry, get a high score while I'm showing lots of ads. I mean, it's brilliant, but God, make it a clicking game maybe or something, you know, so there's some level of interaction. That's it. So there's a tap game that allows you to like run a fan over the paint and try and make it dry a little faster, right? Okay, there you go. So
Over.
it's still a good idea
Sir,
for
you-
whoever wants it.
It's over.
Sir, you... Sir...
All right, so I don't think I want to leave it like arced up like that. So gotta try and see if I can bring it down and put some. Maybe if I animate the fingers through this part. So I'm just gonna focus on the hand motion right here. Get that somewhat consistent, like so. Ah. Yeah. Come on.
Time is over.
Sir, you should really be careful of...
Yeah, okay. Actually, I'm okay with this now, I think. Obviously, I gotta put some more life in the fingers, but...
But playtime is over.
Sir, you...
Yeah, I think if I hit that point where the fingers come up, right, when she reaches the full height, right? And then
But
they start
playtime is
to...
over.
Sir, you...
There. And then once they hit that, they'll start to slide down a little bit more. I think that'll be okay. Alright. It went from total suck to just mostly suck. Alright. Now, question is, where do I want to keep the life in the finger motion? That's probably a bit much there. That's definitely a bit much.
Time is over.
Sir, you should...
I don't know, okay.
Sir... Sir...
And where's this happening here? Here. Cool. Alright. Now we're getting there. So then what I'll do is just to sort of like have the secondary motion. So when the hand starts to come down, we'll let the fingers kind of drag. Maybe even let the thumb drag just at the base. We'll let the tip change as well. Alright. Key all of these bad boys again. At this point, I don't want the fingertips to keep raising up, so at this point we're going to go ahead and let the base start driving some of that curvature. Nope, I take it back. I am going to move the tips as well. Just a little, let a little bit of settle action go on this.
Over.
Sir, you should
Yeah.
Sir, you...
And then we'll start to introduce the downward motion of the fingers. Like so. It's probably a little fast. Tell you what, we'll go ahead and copy that to this set of frames. Like that. Those guys. See if that's okay.
Sir, you should
Okay, so I guess I need to make that motion keep going there. And we'll make the settle happen here. Ooh, that's a long one. We'll see if this works or not.
Sir, you should really...
Yeah. Let me cheat this one back up.
Sir, you should really...
Oop, nope. That sucks. Let's see.
Sir, you should really... Sir, you should...
Not sure what I want to do for him here.
Really...
Maybe go just kind of flay him out.
You should...
I think that might work. Let's give it a try. For the thumb. Let's try this. Fake the 3D by grabbing the tip and kind of going like that with it. So it kind of gives the illusion that it's foreshortening towards camera. Kind of.
Should really be careful.
Oh, you're kidding me. What? What? Oh, that was cheap. He was cheesing me.
Like that. Let the tip kind. Whoops, wrong one. Let the tip kind of drop down. And we'll let these guys start to come down as well. Oops. Wrong. Is it this guy? So then where's that one? Right there.
Sir, you should really be careful.
Okay, actually, I think what I want is the thumb to go up for this part. Maybe introduce the motion here. Start slowly there. Oof. Get it off the sleeve. Get the tip extended back out again. That looks a little weird. So, I'm demonstrating the trial and error. Sometimes I have an idea exactly what I want, and sometimes I don't. This is the don't.
Sir, you should really be careful. You should really...
Alright, so let the thumb kind of follow the finger motion.
Sir, you should really be careful. You should really...
Alright. Like that, and then I think I'll have him start to curl in just a bit. Like that. Let the thumb just drop down. Let the tips curl a bit more. Let these guys... Oops. Wrong one. There you go. And once again, got rotation on the X and Y I didn't want. Simple way to fix that. Break connection. Done. There. And let's let the tip drop down there. Okay.
Over.
Sir, you should really be careful. Sir, you should.
That's too floaty. Something like that, maybe. See if that's better.
It's over.
Sir, you should really be careful of.
Yeah, I'm okay with
It's
that.
over.
Sir, you should really be careful of. Sir, you should really be careful of.
I think I might have the hand well, I need to push it further away from her head, but I might actually kind of tighten it up into a fist. Because just this, unfortunately, you know, while that's more of a natural move, it's just, I think it harder to accomplish with this hand and have it look normal. Tell you what, I tried that one pose, and then I might wrap up here. Alright, so let me see if I can get the... Okay, there we go. Got the hand further extended. Like that. Alright, so this is just a test. Should have hit Control S before I did this, but oh well, too late. And... I should have done that. Let's take everyone except the Z and zero all those out. Really? Why? Ugh. It shouldn't be going behind the palm there. Okay, fine. Trying to be too clever by half. Alright, grab these three guys. And then the tips we're going to really... There you go. Like that. Oh, okay. Maybe it was not... Let's see. -5. Oh, that's the wrong damn thing. I got the tips. I want the base. Yeah. Alright. Let's go 0.4. Yeah. We did 3. -2. Okay, that's good enough. Alright, so let's compress the space down. If I get the thumb out. It's not terrible. Not Oscar winning either. But maybe I think when it's in motion and I'm not just stuck on this one frame staring at it too long, it might look better. Yeah, I think that might work once I actually get it dialed in. Obviously, I have to fix that arm motion now to get that one. So, all right. I think I was doing it before because I had the triple there was turned on, and I think the catch was that the hand was going underneath because Maya sucks. And I just turned the triple off. So now you see how far away that hand was. I can always bring the shoulder out if I need to get some more space here. front. Yep, I'm gonna have to definitely add some additional motion to the fingers. I can't let it sit in that same pose the whole way through, of course, but at least just for getting the hand motion worked out, I think it's okay. Okay.
Really be careful of that.
Yeah.
Really be careful of.
So yeah, I think if it starts in this point right here, the fingers will be bent down, and then they kind of go up into that block pose, and then actually probably let the hand rotate back down at this point. And just thinking that the fingers are going to roll forward in a more relaxed pose, because she instantly knows the danger's over. This is the most she's ever reacted, you know, in the whole time. In fairness, if someone shoots a giant computer right next to your face, even the most toughest individual is going to flinch. But yeah, the rest of the time, nothing phases her. Except the phaser. Sorry. Yeah, okay, and then we'll let this kind of come down here. Right, okay, so the fingers are totally foobarred here
Sir,
at the moment,
you should
but...
really be careful of that.
Okay,
Be
it's
careful
a
of-
wall right here. Yeah,
Really be careful of that. Careful of.
see if that works.
Careful of that.
Yeah, nailed it. I'm good with that. Alright, I still need to put little bits in the fingers there, of course, but where am I at? Oh, 3:15. So,
Sir, you should really be careful of
as usual, I might keep this short and
that.
sweet. Now just finish that up. And I still have a whole lot more to go on her, but let's go ahead and take a look at the whole shot in general. So, what do I still have left? There's no performance. So there's all this in here that she still has to do her motions. And then even back in this section, I still have lip sync and facial performance and the floppy ears. So still got a long ways to go on her. I probably won't be done by the time I come back to you guys on Wednesday. So I don't think I'll move on to the fourth scene yet, but getting closer. Getting there. All right, here you go. Let's take a look.
Ah, look who's here. You are a resilient little piece of fur.
Oh, you know what? Since I'm doing this right, I'll give him something to actually be looking at. I'll turn the triple back on. Let's try that again. Back to 1. Here we go.
Ah, look who's here. You are a resilient little piece of fur. But playtime is over.
Sir, you should really be careful of that.
Self-destruct sequence initiated.
Well, shut it down.
Love to comply, sir, but you just toasted the controls for it.
All hands to escape shuttles.
Well, you really KM'd that one, sir.
And then they beam out. And scene. There you go. Cool. Good headway there. Still got a long, big chunk to finish on her, but we're getting there. All right. Do we have anyone to mess with today? Let's go to Paper Fan Games. Paper Fan used to come out and hang with us sometimes, but we're streaming at the same time, so we're not able to see each other. So I'm going to go ahead and do a raid on Paper Fan. But before I do that, I will say goodbye to you guys. And of course, it's the point where half the people who come here are waiting for, and that is Penny's cameo appearance, because it's time to go play real tossing the disc in the backyard, real frisbee time. Although I don't see a shadow under the door. I don't know. I don't think she's here today. Uh-oh. She's distracted. Let's see. She completely missed her cue. Penny. Uh-oh, I hear. Full speed. There you are. You missed your cue. What the heck? Your clock, you forgot what time it was, didn't you? You're supposed to be good at telling time. You suck today. Yeah? Yeah? Come here. Alright. Alright. Yep, it's time. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Good to see everyone. Walking Talking, Thick Turtle, formerly known as Sharkbait. Ooh-ha. Thanks for coming around, guys. Ooh. I got dog slime on my ear. That's not pretty. Oh, God. My kingdom for a Q-tip. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to be out here. I'm out. I'll be back Wednesday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Let me do my obligatory links. There you go. As always, please, if you're not joining me on my Discord channel, please come on over to the Discord. You can always reach me over there. YouTube, the videos work their way over there. Haven't updated them last week's. I'll shift those over. And of course, head over to Steam. Like I said, one more time, you can actually play the full version of this game right now for free with the playtest, right? Which is the current version with all the gameplay pretty much locked in. Just missing some of the cutscenes, as you see here. Leaderboards and the missions, but that's coming. But basically the full game you can play right now for free. You know? Sorry, I can't discount any more than that. But that's it, guys. Be back on Wednesday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10 p.m. GMT. I'll let you do the math on that. But until then, you guys take care of yourselves, and let's go do a raid, shall we? Start the raid. It's counting down. Yep. Alright, guys. I'll be back on a Wednesday. I hope you can make it. Until then, adios.